I think that over all the years and all the mistakes that I've made, one of the things that stands out the most is that I want to keep learning from and encouraging the leaders that I coach to think about is if you're in a leadership position, at times just accidentally because of someone's learning history, a supervisee or someone, a coachee, someone you're supporting, they may not really want to tell you what they think you could do better. You know what I mean? And it's very hard to find that out. I found that a lot of one-on-one meetings with folks, with the types of questions answered in a gentle way, by the way the questions are asked, because this all ties back to retention. You know, you can be very specific in the way you ask the questions. Once you've met with someone, you're going over things that could improve their role, coaching, feedback. Sometimes we found it very effective to help carve out their career so it's not just a job. So we would, one of the first questions I would ask in a one-on-one with someone, whether it's a direct support staff or the COO, is asking them, hey, where do you see your career in 10 years from now? What is it that you picture? A lot of people don't know, but you can help as a leader get them there. And then secondly, it's possible that you can sometimes carve out a little passion project for them that it's almost like a hobby, because you know, the things that you really love to do, you would do without pay, because you do it after you go home from work and it's just inspiring to you. I've really found that there are so many folks, I mean, I'm actually looking at some here in the room, that have found by asking enough questions about what they really want, in addition to serving learners and helping people, you'll find that there's a passion. And it's so cool. What I normally see is that they'll volunteer to do that if it adds value, and we'll take baseline on that. Like one of them could be just someone who's really into fitness, creating a group to increase employee morale. And at first, that's not something we can afford, but they live it, breathe it, they create an Instagram group, and then all of a sudden, you know it, they're leading a team. And that person is more likely, because they're hitting their passion. And later, it's something that is a return on investment, and then the organization can pay for it, because it clearly is helping them, and you get data on it, and they're like, man, I felt really re-energized going through this fitness program. So I guess what I'm saying is that there are different ways to move people into something that they really love, even though the job is very specific, even if they volunteer at first, and it gives you that light at the end of the tunnel that you're not always doing the same position indefinitely. You're shooting for something bigger.